If you have not heard anything about the honey badger, then today you will learn a lot of interesting things. Today, I will draw for you a honey badger in the proportion of size at which it would be the most powerful predator on Earth today, displacing even the polar bear, which is the ideal killing mechanism among animals living on land. For comparison, let's draw an African lion side by side. And even imagine the size of the honey badger, which, having proportionally increased physical data, could even cope with the Tyrannosaurus rex. At least, this is what a number of paleontologists and zoologists say. Let's compare their sizes at the end of our video. But let's first take a look at some interesting facts about him. Although he is called a honey badger, he eats far more than just honey. He is an omnivore, and an incredibly voracious one at that. He was included in the Guinness Book of Records as the most fearless animal. Honey badgers spotted attacking buffaloes. He is not afraid of the bites of scorpions and poisonous snakes. Despite his short legs, he can run a couple of tens of kilometers in one day. This animal is an omnivore, although bee larvae are considered its favorite delicacy, for which it stirs up hives. People noticed this feature of his, and for this they called the black and white hooligan the honey badger. He also eats honey, but his main goal is bee larvae and pupae. Where do honey badgers live? Almost all of Africa, the sub-Saharan continent, as well as Mali, Mauritania, Western Sahara, and Morocco. The Asian habitat includes part of Western Asia and the Indian Peninsula. In Russian, you can often find the name Indian honey badger. He is also called the bald badger for his resemblance to real badgers. His most famous characteristic is his fearlessness, even in front of much larger rivals. When a massive animal, such as a buffalo, invades a honey badger's territory, this small member of the mustelid family rushes to attack. A cornered honey badger is extremely dangerous. He will fiercely defend himself and his territory. Its fur will stand on end. It will show its sharp teeth and long claws. It will hiss and growl, and also exude a stench. If the enemy does not retreat, rest assured that the honey badger will fiercely rush into battle. How is this possible? The thing is that honey badgers have very thick skin that is difficult to bite through with teeth or pierce, for example, with porcupine quills. Also, when describing the skin of a honey badger, it is said to be loose. You can use the words flabby. This refers to its elasticity and stretch reserve, which allow even a captured honey badger to squirm, turn away, and continue to attack the attacking animal. At the same time, its skin is very dense. Local residents say that neither spear arrows nor even the tip of a machete pierce it. For attacks, the honey badger has short but very strong paws with long, curved claws. Nature gave them to him to dig holes, destroy termite mounds and beehives. But the honey badger's fearlessness allows it to use its claws in battle. And powerful paws enable honey badgers not only to fight off an attacker, but also to pursue the victim for a long time until it falls, completely exhausted. But what about snake venom? It seems the honey badger has an antidote in its body. Honey badgers are known to hunt, for example, poisonous cobras. Before dying, cobras sting the honey badger, the poison takes effect, and the honey badger goes into a kind of hibernation. But after about 2 hours, the animal wakes up and, full of strength, calmly eats the dead cobra. The exact mechanism of the antidote has not been studied. There are speculations about how this might work. The honey badger is not the only animal having the ability to neutralize snake venom. Opossums, hedgehogs, skunks, mongooses, and some other animals have this same ability. Thus, mongooses have a different protein composition of muscle and nerve cells, as a result of which poison molecules cannot attach to them and cause paralysis. Other animals have substances in their blood inactivating poison toxins. Exactly what physiological mechanism of defense against poison is present in honey eaters remains unknown. There is another defense mechanism, the ability to secrete a liquid with an unpleasant odor in case of danger. Enlarged anal glands are responsible for this. The stench can repel not only insects like bees, but also larger animals that the honey badger will encounter. This makes him look like a skunk. Finally, bee stings. How do honey badgers avoid the consequences of stings by fully entering the hive? In most cases, the honey badger does not feel stings or bee stings due to its thick skin. It is widely believed that the bees do not harm him at all. However, this is not true. There are known cases where honey eaters stuck in a trap in an apiary, attacked by bees for a long time, died from numerous bites. And yet, most often the honey badger remains alive and almost unharmed. The character of the animal helps to achieve this, for whom fearlessness and active defense, quickly turning into attack, are normal. In this respect, the honey badger is similar to its relative in the mustelid family, the wolverine, which lives in northern latitudes. While the honey badger is seen attacking lions and buffaloes, the wolverine often attacks bears. Here, as promised, is a comparison of sizes. If available, the honey badger would most likely be invincible in a fight. I will not cite here the arguments of zoologists and their calculations, which gave the right to think so. Let's take their word for it, as they say.